Hi everyone, I'm Tamara Pogue. I'm one of the 3 county commissioners for Summit County, and I'm here today at the Summit County Resource Allocation Park, also known as the SCRAP. There are lots of interesting and important things that happen at our landfill, including our landfill, but certainly all of our recycling efforts happen here in the county, and here at the SCRAP, and our shooting range is here, and lots of other things. I'm here today with Aaron Byrne, who is the director of the Summit County Resource Allocation Park. So Aaron, one thing that many people don't know about Summit County is that all landfills have a usable life. So what is Summit County's usable life?
Well, we have an estimated closure date of 2056 here in Summit County.
And what happens if we need another landfill?
Well, if we close this landfill, we'll have to look at multiple options, but one of those would involve hauling trash out of Summit County. That can be very expensive. So we want to do everything we can to maximize the life of this landfill and extend the life and do the best we can in those years.
So talk a little bit about what are we doing to extend the life of the landfill?
So we're doing many things in Summit County. We've got a lot of community support over the years, but thankfully with strong future funding in 2018, that was a huge benefit to the community, where that's allowing a lot of the programs to expand and also grow. But here at SCRAP, we have multiple diversion programs, not only the traditional recycling that we offer here to the community at our recycle drop-off centers, the single stream recycling that's collected by the curbside hauler, but we have multiple diversion programs here at SCRAP where we're diverting a lot of C&D products. When I say C&D, I mean construction and demolition. And that C&D material, we divert that material from the landfill and give the public and the community an opportunity to recycle that before it goes to the landfill. That's a huge way to extend the life of the landfill. When we look at these big bulky items that come into SCRAP, construction wood, concrete, all those things, it's really important to be able to pull those away from the landfill before they go in there and give them an extended life or a new recycled use.
So in terms of volume in the landfill, right, and the programs that might have the biggest impact in extending that life that we were talking about, what are some of those materials?
So if you look directly behind us tomorrow, we got wood pellets. And wood pellets is one of them. In overall volume and weight, there's not a lot there, but it does take up a lot of airspace. So that would be a good opportunity as far as the diversion to create another product. One of the things that we're looking here at SCRAP doing is taking this material and grinding this material, hiring a contractor to come over the grinder, grind that material, and once it's going through the grinding process, put a dye bar on it and create a colored mulch, a landscaping product for the community. This would be the first of its kind for us, and we would definitely explore these options and look at other options. But it's real important to point out when we get this material that it's clean. That's been a challenge for us over the years, is to get that contamination in the product. We can't have other manufactured wood products in there. It's got to be clean pellets. So if we can create that product at the end and make a finished product and dye it, we'd have a reusable, sellable mulch. So that's a huge benefit. And that would save a lot of airspace here at SCRAP. So concrete is another big product. By weight, if you see behind us here, we have the big concrete pile. That's clean concrete. So when we say clean concrete, it can't have any metal in it, no rebar. And that's an opportunity for us to grind that product, hire a contractor to come in here and make a road class material. So we're able to take that material, grind it up, crush it, and introduce some other inert materials, sand, and dirt, and make a road-based product. So we can use that internally here at SCRAP, or we have the option to use it on county roads. So that's another introduction in this program, another diversion program that we're really looking forward to. Behind us, we have about 200 tons of concrete, and I'm not going to guess, but I'm guessing if you look at that pile, there's somewhere around 1,500 pellets in the pellet pile. So very intricate parts to this operation, and a good opportunity to extend the life here at SCRAP.
Cool. So do you know, like, all that concrete back there, how do you connect that to extending the life of the landfill? What do we think it's going to help us do for the landfill?
I think, Tamara, every little bit counts, right? Everything that we can do, every little dynamic. These materials that are coming into SCRAP, it's really important and critical that we find another outlet and another recyclable use, or we're able to reuse these products. And going through that, over the years, we've explored a lot of options, but finding an end market and something that's sustainable. So when we look at the concrete pile and this pellet pile, in the grand scheme of things, it's small, but when we incorporate all these things together, that's where we're going to get the best bang for our buck and extend the life of the landfill.
Okay, that makes sense. So is there anything else that folks should know about our sustainability programs at the scrap, other things we're doing or thinking about doing?
Well, we have a new scale house that is underway with new scales here at scrap, which one of the reasons that we're extending and building these scales is to allow for the increased volume of our recycling that comes into our facility and the material that we ship to these mills, mill direct. So we're also building a MRF, cold storage building.
What does MRF stand for?
Material Recovery Facility. Thank you, Tamara. And that allows us to store the material and separate the two with our existing MRF to increase productivity and efficiency. And at the end of the day, that's really going to create, we've had a lot of challenges here in the community with contamination, and the community does a great job. We're looking to see how we can clean that material up better and recycle right. By separating the two allows us to manage these individual commodities so much better. So at the end of the day, the end result is we're going to be processing a material that is clean, and that we're able to extend the life of that, which at the end of the day extends the life of the landfill. So,
that's great.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things I love most about the landfill is just how innovative you all are at identifying these programs and figuring out how we make them work here and for the community. But I think our words of wisdom to the community would be, the more you can do to give us clean materials, the better off more we can do to keep things out of the landfill.
That's correct. Recycle right.
Thanks everyone for being with us today. I hope you learned a little bit about the Summit County Resource Allocation Park. I'm Tamara Pogue, and it's always a pleasure to serve you.